Hello, we are live. I'm Fox with RealMarcFoxx, your home of the Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition Lone Wolfer. We're going to Lone Wolf this. I have already started this second playthrough, thanks to all the holidays, vacation stuff, family stuff. I basically finished the game off stream from our last stream, but that's fine because we can always start another one. This is the kind of game you don't want to play just once. You want to play it multiple times. So, in light of that, let's send out an announcement that we are indeed live on YouTube. Live with my Lone Wolf playthrough of Divinity Original Sin 2. Link in reply. You can't put a link in the actual tweet because for whatever reason they don't like that. They effectively downvote you if you put links in your tweets. But if you put a link in a reply to a tweet, then it's fine. Everyone sees it as usual. I picked the two origin classes as my characters that I didn't get to the first time around. What do we got here? All right, we're good to go, guys. We're good to go. Let's minimize everything else. Make sure it all works. One thing I hate about Divinity Original Sin 2, and it's a very minor thing, is if you click away from the game onto like a second monitor, something like that, it drops the game to 30 FPS. I get why it does that, save on processing, whatnot, but it's annoying if I click over to my second monitor, just want to do something real quick, and I see the game frame rate just go, and the game's frame rate becomes as bad as a console. And we're not here for consoles. What does the shirt say? You can read the shirt, right, guys? Can you read that shirt? I think you can read that. We are the PC gaming master race. Not about those consoles. Dash Attack VT, how's it going? Let's hit that continue button. Dash Attack VT, awesome guy. I know there's not a lot of people here yet, but for those actually watching this after it's no longer live, definitely go check out Dash Attack VT's channel. Just type in Dash Attack. It should maybe come up. Look for the anime character with like purplish hair. Today's drink of choice, guys. Zevia. Caffeine-free cola. So, Dash, I've been on streams with you before. I think I was on one of your streams that you hosted. Have you ever played this absolute masterpiece of a game? Divinity Original Sin 2. And if so, what do you think of it? I played a little bit of this earlier today on my Steam Deck. And I am shocked at how good it plays. How well, I should say. How well it plays on controller. It's nowhere near as good as mouse and keyboard, that's for sure. Mouse and keyboard, vastly superior. But awesome thing about this game is that it is very playable on gamepad, so you can play this on the consoles, including even Switch 2. I don't think it's on the original Switch. Is it just the Switch 2? I'm actually done with the final battle of Fort Joy, but I'm going back to do a few things I didn't do earlier.
Are you quite alone?
Am I alone? No, I have a companion. Believe it or not, a Lone Wolf playthrough allows you to have one companion. Now, if you have two companions, it disables it. Lone Wolf makes you super powerful by doubling all of your basic stat increases, boosting armor, doing all sorts of stuff. It has essentially made me almost invincible. And actually, I think I left the game on story mode. I need to turn it to Explorer. Story mode with Lone Wolf and two characters, way too easy.
Oh, very droll. Listen up. You must think me mad to approach a stranger, but this camp is full of cowards, and I'm running out of time. Fast. Too fast. Way too fast.
Dash says, I have played Divinity Original Sin 2. It was my first Larian game. I almost forgot the name of the studio, and I loved it. Still need to play Original Sin, the first one. Yes, I started to play through that. I debated actually doing that for the stream, but I just like this game so much. The first one is still really good, but I like this one better so far. I mean, I played the first one for like 5-6 hours. Let's see.
I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes.
Let me know if
Some
the audio's
folks say
good for
they get
y'all,
cured.
including my voice
I don't
and
know
the
if I
game.
believe it,
Can
but
we
I
sell
don't
him some
wanna
junk?
wait and find out.
We could. You know, I never ended up using a repair hammer in my last playthrough, like not once. Let's get rid of some random junk. I know a lot of this stuff isn't actually junk. It can be combined with other stuff in crafting. Can I actually transfer that? No. It won't let me do that in here. Some of this stuff I want to keep and see what I can do with the crafting. That grass ring's useless, but he only has 15 gold on him, so we can't really sell him much. Well, there we go. We got 2 gold, guys. He has arrow thurge. Let me make sure I have all these skills. Yep, I already have all those skills. And he's got a teddy bear. Should we buy the teddy bear? All right, what's he going to offer us? He has a way out.
It won't be easy, and I need a
We've
part.
already gotten out.
Just one.
I made it out by basically fighting my way out because I'm so
Are you
freaking
interested?
powerful and I need to turn the difficulty up. Am I interested? Yeah, let's see what he has to say.
Who wouldn't? Finally, someone with a little sense in it. The plan's simple, completely foolproof. I have a spell that I can use to teleport you right out of here.
A teleport
I
spell, eh?
can't
So
use
do
it
I.
myself, but with your help, we can both get out of here. There's an artifact that you can use to teleport me out of this place. Then I can use my spell to free you in turn. This item, though, it's in quite an unfortunate
Tell him you already
location.
found an item that gives you the ability to teleport. Did I? I guess so. I'm saying I did.
It's found its way into a nest of crocodilians.
Oh,
on a
yes, I have
secluded
already
beach
found it.
Nearby. Here, give me a map and I'll show you where to go. Not enough to get that up.
Uh-oh. All the Magisters will attack you when they notice that your source collar has been removed. So let's see if we can change the difficulty mid-battle. I do not need this on story mode. Way too easy. I don't know if it'll affect this battle, but we need to go to at least explore. I'm still getting back into CRPGs. The last time I was really into them, we're talking like Baldur's Gate 2 era, you know? So that was a long time ago. I'm also going to pause my stream on the YouTube page over here because I don't like to see a video out of the corner of my eye. All right, let's do this. Let's barrage this guy. Probably one-shot him. Yep, even though it's a 3-shot hit, but whatever. We could basically go through this place and wipe out every Magister there is. And why not? Maybe we should do that. You know what? Why not? Why shouldn't I? That reminds me of that meme. Who picked that up? Was it Beast that picked it up? Yes, it was. Okay, Beast got what he needed.
What if there are no sorcerers?
Yes, the collar's removed. I actually already defeated Alexander. I beat the Voidwoken drill worm. So we're just kind of cleaning up some of Fort Joy here. And interestingly enough, I did not notice this my first time through the game. Dash, tell me if you noticed. Alexander, one of the Magisters, he's an important character in this game. I won't blow the whole thing. Alexander has a source collar on. When you fight him in Fort Joy, on the island that is, not in the fort itself, he is actually collared by a source collar. He has a source collar on him. I hadn't even noticed that my first time through. Hey, why doesn't he have... Oh, you know what? I swapped some of his gear, and if the gear is what allows them to wear another piece of gear by like plus strength, plus intelligence, when you put on that piece, when you swap the gear and take away the gear with the added stats, it will automatically unequip any gear they're not qualified to equip. So let's see, we need to get him some shoes and some pants because he's in his boxer shorts here. Alchemist breeches. Well, he's not qualified for that. Unidentified gloves. Let's see if we can get those identified. I think I'm too low on Lore Master. Yeah, that's a level 2. An ancient amulet. 14 magic, +1 wits, and lore master. Let's do one of those. Should I swap this one out? You know, oh, I have an idea. I have a great idea. I'm gonna put that on, and now I can lore master this crap. Cool. Oh yeah, that's it. That's what he's gonna wear, right there. There's something else to lore master in here somewhere. I was pretty sure there was. Is there not?
What if there are no sorcerers? Yet so quickly.
I thought there was one other thing I hadn't identified yet.
What in his death?
I guess not.
So void
We have
works
Thane's
like
Mask of the
trinkets.
Shapeshifter, even though Thane is not in our party.
When another divine
Yes,
arrives,
Dash, believe it or
will
not, take a
souls
look
change?
at the fight with Alexander
There are no
on the
sorcerers.
island of Fort Joy, if it's called the island of Fort Joy, and you'll see he has a source collar on, which is pretty crazy, huh? All right, let's swap that back. Constitution and immunity to stun. Wits and lore master, they're both okay. Whatever. All right, we still don't have any pants for this dude. Oh, you know what? That might not be what I want. That's gloves, not... Well, wits plus telekinesis? Sure, why not? Screw it, we'll do it. All right, we still need to find him some shoes and some pants, because he can no longer equip them. And
When
I
another
wasn't paying
divine
attention, and I
arises,
sold
The
them.
lizard's brow knits together.
Does she have
then
shoes or
apart,
pants?
And back again. He
All
seems
right.
to be swimming
I put some
deep
points in
his thoughts and
Hydrosophist
doesn't
or
look up as you approach.
Hydrosophist, as everyone pronounces it. So let's pick up a few of these. Hail Strike. Yeah, sure, why not? Ice Fan. Hell, why not? Rain. That could be very useful for putting out fires, literally. I found Restoration never really healed me enough, and if you have enough magic and physical armor, that usually kind of nullifies the need for Restoration. Winter Blast. Alright, maybe I can sell some junk here. I'm not going to use that helm, but I'll hang on to it just in case. I'll sell that. I kind of want to sell this. I know it's a special set, but, you know, I just don't see myself using it. Alchemist Breeches. That ring. That ring. Maybe I should sell the amulet too. We'll sell the books, we don't need them. We'll sell the claw. It's always hard to know what to keep, you know what I mean? Even after having played it through, I still don't know everything that you can kind of combine with everything else. I don't think I'm going to make much use of fish in this playthrough. I certainly didn't the first time through. Alright. Balanced out the gold a little bit. Not entirely, of course.
What? Oh, new, are you? Very good, very good. Advice? Hold on to yourself, my friend.
Hold
The
on
fort
to
is full of
yourself.
decent
That's good
folks
advice.
turned savage by confinement. Do not let it happen to you.
I like how several of the lizards you encounter, like quite a few, come off as like a bit snooty, high class, very eloquent, such as the Red Prince. Kind of the opposite of what you would imagine, because if you look at their portrait, they kind of look like almost alien-looking dinosaurs. They're very harsh-looking, sharp fangs, so you just wouldn't imagine they're...
What else, my friend?
They're high
wondering
class.
Why all of this? The source, the Voidwoken, the divine. Why?
Why? Some of the voice acting is really good. Some of it's overdone.
How can it be?
Some of it is quite overdone. The voice acting for the Black Cat is just too much. Let's see if I can talk to him. Oh, it won't let me talk to this version, will it? Come on, let me talk to him. No? I can't talk to the summon version of the Black Cat. Bummer. The Black Cat's voice actor went way too far into it. I think we've searched all this garbage, but we could kill these guys up here. Let's see if that doesn't aggro the entire island. You can't always tell who you're gonna aggro by attacking a group, but you can always quick save and save scum the shit out of the game.
Oi,
don't think
Okay.
I ain't watching. What do you after, Pipsqueak?
Pipsquirk? Pipsquawk, okay.
Complain to...
Huh? What are you doing here? Thought Griff had you making the rounds inside.
These guys don't have anything of value.
Keep hunting, Wolfie.
Tomato sauce. I don't think I ever saw that my first time through the game. And there goes my summoned black cat. What is that? Mutiny in a bottle, the firestorm grenade. Then they got a nice minor healing potion. They got some playing cards. They got a firestorm grenade, an old plate, a poison flask, and an identifying glass. Let's see what this does. We will shield bounce these guys. Oh, but it didn't bounce to the others because we weren't in combat. Okay, so I turned the difficulty up. I don't think I have to restart for the difficulty to take effect. Let's... does this hit other enemies in the area? No. I always thought it did, but it doesn't. How about Dazzling Bolt? That should hit them both. Man, I'm still just owning everybody. But again, look at my stats. This is in Fort Joy. Now, I have done much of the island, most of it. But still, those are insane stat numbers. And that's simply because of Lone Wolf. It doubles all these numbers. So if you put a point in strength, it gives you 2. So you effectively get 4 attribute points per level instead of just 2. So as you can see, like, this is getting closer to what I had, like, towards the end of the game, my first playthrough. Oops. By the way, you can pickpocket someone. You can offer to buy their goods, like barter, purchase stuff. If you actually kill them outright, they sometimes have loot on them that you otherwise wouldn't be able to obtain. Muddy Mittens. That's just like a bunch of junk to sell. I noticed there are much better merchants later in the game, especially when you get to Arx, the big city. Oh my gosh, that place is full of very wealthy vendors. There, they'll have like 15, 20, 25,000 gold on them. Here, a lot of the vendors, well, they're not vendors, just people. They'll have like 10, 12 gold, 15. So if you want to sell all of your junk, you got to find a lot of different people and sell like just... Oh yeah, that's that lady that keeps... Maybe we'll kill her. I don't think that will make Beast leave. I know the first time I played through this game, I did something that made... Oh, man. Blocked. Let's see. I still missed her. She won't stop moving. There we go. She was calling me a murderer, so there. I mean, she wants to say I'm a murderer. Might as well live up to her claims, right? Let's go ahead and read this. Then we'll pick up that. We'll pick up that. Not a lot of use of poison flask, but I think that you can throw that on the ground and create a poison puddle. Poison enemies. This game has so much cool stuff in it that you can't discover through normal means. Like, you got to do weird, crazy stuff. Teleporting characters around.
50 bottles of tears,
solving obscure puzzles. Alright, what's going in here?
I've had more bouts of skating than baths in this place, you know.
Oh, he's got 36 gold. Uh-oh. Are we being attacked? Yes. Okay. Beast is in combat, but Ifan is not in combat. So let's get him into combat. We're going to bounce our shield off this guy. I'm blocked. We'll walk over here. There we go. Now we're in combat. So I think Beast is more likely to miss if I'm right up on top of an enemy when I shoot at him. So I'll back up just a bit, and then we'll do a night. No, that's useless. We'll just hit him with a normal shot here. Take that, Source Hound. I am so over-leveled because of Lone Wolf for this area. I almost want to like let Beast leave to make it more balanced, but if I do that, I'll have no, you know, teammates to talk to, and I won't learn about his quests. Like, I've never used Beast in my party before. So these are the two origin characters I did not have in my party the first time through.
You should be happy.
This allows me to experience more of the game.
Please, excuse us.
You're talking to me, not him, Sam.
Oh, for the love of Lucian, Balladeer. You're acting like a madman.
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on.
Uh-oh.
Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death 1,000 times than let the Reds get to me. If she were my wife, I'd be happy for her.
Well, that didn't sound so bad. I thought he was going to say something really nasty about his wife.
A flat smile.
She never did like you.
Yeah, well, I never did like you either. Oh, no! Oh! That's the dagger equivalent of a sucker punch.
Bastard.
Well, might as well loot his body. He didn't have much, though. Let's
The
talk to
man
him.
looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back to...
Murder's a big word. And no, this here's a bed for someone 1,000 times better than that snake. Rest her soul. The love of my life. Gret.
Gret.
She passed in the night. Something in the stomach. Doctor couldn't help her.
He tenderly runs a hand along the coffin's side panel.
Is she in the coffin?
If she were here, she'd tell me this plank is crooked. Chastise me for using warped wood on her final bed. Then she'd laugh and kiss me. Just here.
Then she'd laugh and kiss me just here. Where's he pointing to with that here? Let's see, what has he got on him? Nothing.
The man holds a hand to his cheek for a
Okay, he
moment.
pointed at his cheek. Hey, I didn't end that conversation.
He
Let's talk to
taps
him.
hammer to nail.
Well, no, he's not interested. Should we try to look and see what's in the coffin? Here's what we'll do. We'll sneak. Oh, that's not going to be easy. Oh, we got it. Why would he put 2 gold in the coffin? I get the sneaking suspicion. Get it? Sneaking. I get the sneaking suspicion
Wouldn't know
that
a thing about you and I.
that 2 gold was not specifically placed in there by the developers, but it was like auto-generated as random loot, which makes no sense why he'd put 2 gold in his wife's coffin, even though his wife's not here. Let's talk to Naren.
You deaf? I said, son of...
He wants us to sod off. It is also kind of weird how you encounter these characters. Sometimes they're quite like aggressive, and it's questionable whether they're going to fight you, or they're terrified of you, or they tell you to leave. But you can click the bartering option, and suddenly they're just like totally cool, exchanging goods and services with you, and mainly goods, but sometimes you can get them to do the identify item for you as well. Here, take these intestines, man. I ain't gonna use these. What do I look like, a sausage eater? I ain't no sausage eater. Oh wait, he's got really nothing of value for us. No gold on him. All right, goodbye, buddy. We'll go talk to Margot. What's she got to say?
You remember what I said? No sense in going at this whole mean world alone.
I guess she wants to meet with us later. Excuse me, 20 gold. You know, I end up almost never using these scrolls, so I'm inclined to sell them when we get to a better vendor. She's only got 20 gold. We're not going to be able to sell much to her at this rate. We'll sell that useless junk. It's garbage, guys. Rat's tail. That's 2 gold over, but whatever. We'll give her the extra 2 gold. Enjoy, lady. You can actually cook stuff at the cooking stations. And it warms you up. It's easier to go to recipes. Oh, I can create a flaming axe. Only if I have the things I need for it. We can create a healing elixir. We don't even need the cooking station for that, though, honestly. You can combine 2 small health potions, minor health potions, to get a medium, 2 mediums to get a large, I think it's called. 2 larges to get a huge. It's kind of cool, all the ways you can craft in this game. It's insane. This is not all of the stuff that you can craft. This is only what you know of, and you either have to find out by talking to somebody. Can I combine another one of those? No, I don't know why it's still highlighted. You either have to talk to someone that teaches you, read about it, or just craft and discover stuff. That can take a while, though, if you're just crafting randomly. We're going to make some dinner from this fish. We can make 11 dinners from this any meat. We can make dwarven stew by combining beer with dinner. Makes sense. An elven stew by combining tomatoes. I can't talk today. Combine. We've combined it, guys. We can make a pumpkin soup from simply pumpkin. I feel like we would need water. Although with a pumpkin soup, I feel like you should use full fat milk, half and half, or cream to make a nice, good, creamy pumpkin soup. We can make tomato sauce by taking a hammer and crushing tomatoes. Hell, why not? And now we can make more elven stew. The benefit to using the recipes tab here is that you can make more than one of everything at a time. If you're just using the combine option in your inventory, you can only make one at a time. Medium masterwork rune. Okay, that's pretty cool. Medium frost rune. I think we'll go with that one. Yeah, we'll make a medium frost as well. I don't have a lot of rune slots right now. Any arrow third skill book and any huntsman skill book. What does that give us? Erratic wisp. Well, what class is it? I'd like to know. Was that geomancer? There are several different classes of magic in this game, and what we'll do is look for. Okay, so we can slot a rune in there, which we already did. We can slot a rune in here. No, that's just turning on helmet view. We can slot a rune in here, so let's do that. Fire resistance, water resistance, maximum physical armor plus 13%, or poison resistance. We will do physical armor. And the good thing is, you can always take the rune out and put it in something else. So it's not permanent. It's not like a one-time deal. It's not like you put a rune in something and that's it. All right. We got to find him some shoes and pants, man. He's running around pantless and shoeless. It's Mao.
Many fragments wash up on these shores. Tell me what you... Of course. My
He's got 79 gold, so we can sell some junk to him. I guess we'll... well, yeah, we'll sell him that because... oh, we're getting close. I like this. Sell him the fuse. We're not going to make anything with that. I don't know if we read that letter yet, so we won't quite sell it. That overshoots, but whatever. Here, have an extra piece of gold. On me. Alright, neither of us have Geomancer, so we're not going to buy... Oh, you know what we do want? We want those lockpicks. Because you use a lockpick. You expend a lockpick every time you pick a lock. It's not like some games where you only lose the lockpick if it breaks and you fail. Not the case here. Let's do this. Oh, I still have this from a mod. We'll sell that to him for 1 gold. Exciting. We'll sell that to him. And then I don't need all of these nails. And then we'll balance it out. Okay. You can barter items or items in gold or just pay straight out gold.
This beach...
Alright, so our goal is to get into that dark space right there. So you'd think going here would be fastest, and it might well be. So we'll go back there, fast travel. You can fast travel from almost anywhere as long as you've discovered the point. I used to think you had to travel to a fast travel location to fast travel. So when I first started playing this, I was going to fast travel locations, interacting with them, and then fast traveling from them. But you can just go into the menu and click them. So if you zoom in, it highlights the areas where you can actually travel. So you'll notice that you can't go from here directly over there. I don't think you can teleport across that. I think it's too far. Also, you might try going this way, but you notice it stops there, so you can't go directly over. So we need to go southeast, east, and then northeast. Although, I sometimes never know exactly how my map is oriented because I'm constantly turning the map as I play. This is working. It's working. It's working. And it's often easy to miss an area where you can climb up. So if you come to the edge here, you might be able to... Oh, see, I could teleport right there, and then I could probably teleport from there up to there, and then you can end up traveling across the chasm. You can't always do it, but it's amazing what you can do in this game when you put your mind to it. You can circumvent a lot of stuff. And it's not that the game isn't designed to be circumvented, it's just, it's a way to sort of get around in ways that are not entirely fully expected, but the game does account for it. See how hidden that is? You almost wouldn't even notice that. Fortunately, you can move the camera around.
Where this leads.
Oh, it's Fane. He was my main last time. Fane was my main on my first, well, it was technically my second playthrough, but the first one I actually completed. Ooze Barrel, you can combine the Ooze Barrel with a lot of different weapons and add poison to them. I don't think it works if you already have an elemental effect on it. Let's check it out. This one already has fire. So let's see if we can add not only fire, but poison. I don't think we can. Can we? Did we? Oh, you can. Look at that. 2 to 3 fire, 2 to 3 poison. Nice. The only catch is if you hit an undead enemy with that blade, you will heal them for the equivalent of that poison, because undead are healed by poison. And I think if I poison this thing, it'll sell for more later. Maybe that one too. Increase the value. Will that also take poison on it? Nope. Can't do it with a wand. Alright, let's re-equip our weapon. Auto sort by type. And then quick save before interacting with Fane.
You walk up to a skeleton.
It feels weird to
unlike
interact with
any
the
you have
character
ever
that
seen
was my
before.
main character
His
for the
skull
entire
seems to be
playthrough last
carved
time.
into approaching. You hear a bugger.
How on earth am I supposed to... Oh. Perhaps?
Skeletal fingers reach down and grip.
Damnation. That stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some
He's
form
trying to
of
rip
anchor?
the guy's face off, the dead guy, so he can put it over his own face. Because some characters in the game, some NPCs, if they see that you're undead, they'll outright attack you, assuming you're some sort of monster.
Ah! No! Stay back! Don't... Oh. It's you. I must admit I'm surprised. Perhaps you're more buoyant than I suspected.
We did talk to him when we were on the ship, before the ship was overtaken by the Void Woken. Alright.
It seems the human that stole my mask was rather more resourceful than I gave her credit for.
Will it let me give Fane his Mask of the Shapeshifter back?
I chased her
If
here,
so, I'll give it to him.
but she rather seems to have given me the slip.
He turns back to the body, prodding at its face cautiously.
I don't think it's going to let me.
Why, its face, of course. A face that seems rather stubbornly attached to his skull. I would normally employ a tool to delicately but viciously rip the face from the body.
Delicately but viciously.
I could then craft a mask to hide my bone. But as I lack such a tool...
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls hard, grunting in frustration as the body's skin holds for...
Because my own was stolen from me! And the idea of being chased across Rivellon by every idiot with a torch does not appeal! Oh, get away! Monster! Hide the children! Oh.
I had no idea that Fane talked like that, because during my playthrough, I think if the character you choose as your own, you rarely hear them speak. You only select their dialogue.
You are simple beasts, and you simply do not like my... well, not my kind, but those that look like me. So, if I am to traverse this land, I will need a mask to disguise my features. Oh, please. It is far too complicated. No, but once I have extracted the required material from this specimen, it will all be rather simple. And then I can return to finding my people. I cannot be the
So
last.
Fane is is not just
The rest of them
undead.
are
He's
somewhat
from a group of people known as Eternals. They end up being pretty relevant in the story. If you want to have the most story relevant playthrough, you would ideally choose Fane as your primary character. You choose one character as you, that becomes the main one, and then you can recruit up to 3. You can recruit Fane with you and get a lot of the value out of it, but if any of the 6 origin characters could be said to be like the, effective, the most story relevant, the kind of de facto character, it's probably Fane. He's not probably, it is. He's the most relevant to everything that happens in the game.
At least from this realm. As for the others, well, there is an excavation site at the Black Pit's oil field.
I'd love to have him with me,
Perhaps there
but it
I'll
would
find
ruin
my
our
answers.
lone wolf status.
A cult? Hardly. We were a race that existed before the idea of race was needed. We were all one.
They were all one race. The Wokies' dream utopia.
I could ask you to imagine an Eternal as a creature of incredible intelligence and skill. But I fear the limits of your imagination would not do us justice.
Fane is a bit condescending. However, the most condescending of the 6 origin characters is by far the Red Prince, because he straight up asks you if you talk to him on the boat, on the way to the prison. He straight up talks to you. He doesn't ask you. He basically says, "You will be my slave."
We studied the mysteries of the universe. We created works of great art. We
So the
disappeared.
Eternals created works of great art. But my question is, was it AI art? And is AI art really art?
But I will find them. Wherever they are, I will find them. We will have our... well, that is the curious thing. They are clearly absent from this world, and yet they are everywhere.
The Eternals are absent from this world, and yet they're everywhere.
Every one of your races resembles them in some manner, and the statues you have built to your gods look remarkably familiar.
The Eternals are very relevant to the story.
Perhaps my people have ascended to some new realm.
Ascended?
Or perhaps your gods are merely a folk memory.
I wouldn't say ascended.
Regardless, they are not here. But I will find them. Wherever they are, I will find them.
By the way, Fane is also unique in that I think he's the only... don't quote me on this, or actually correct me if I'm wrong. Fane is the only one of the 6 characters that has, I think, 2 unique end-game options. When you get to the end of the game, all of the 6 characters can choose from a couple different ways to effectively end the game. It's like an in-game choice. Fane has at least 1, if not 2, special options that only he has. And if you play the game with Fane, you'll realize why. However, you will not see that unless Fane is your main. Hey, Brian Harrington, 3648. I'm going to assume that's not your birth date. I'm just assuming you weren't born March 6, 1948. But if so, welcome. You're probably the oldest person that's ever watched this stream. And actually older than me. Be nice to have someone in this stream that I know for sure is older than me. As time marches on, I find that as I continue to play games and upload content to YouTube and live stream, I'm quickly becoming like the oldest person in the room in many cases.
Well, that hardly seems relevant. But if you must know, several centuries, in fact, or perhaps millennia, one tends to lose track.
Brian, I knew as soon as you were like trying to confirm it was 1948, I'm like, no, it's not. It's not.
I was sealed in a tomb for daring to be curious about the world. It seems our king did not agree that the universe should be explored to its full potential. Perhaps I should thank him. It seems I was spared whatever happened to the others. I wonder if flowers would be appropriate.
Okay, so I will say it really sucks that I have Fane's Mask of the Shapeshifter in my possession, and there's no option to give it to him. Brian is one of the old subscribers. I assume you mean like one of the original OG subscribers. I've had this channel since like 2008, which is a testament to how poorly I'm doing, I guess. And then I went through a rebrand and kind of changed my angle, so that doesn't help for getting views. All right, well, we're not going to recruit him.
By which I mean shout.
So, kind of disappointing there. I really did want to give him his Mask of the Shapeshifter because I don't need it. I'm kind of just collecting everything and then selling it for money. Actually, let's look at what this guy has. He has a toy wooden block. Some gold. Yeah, whatever. We'll take all this shite. Can we climb down there? By the way, the music is incredible in this game. And I just discovered a secret I didn't find the first time through. 2012, yeah. I think I got a little more serious about actually uploading content probably in 2011. Maybe 2010. Yeah, Dark Souls playthroughs. I should probably do another one, huh? Do like a live stream of an original OG Dark Souls playthrough. Check this out. I had no idea that... Whoops. I was trying to take a screenshot, but the problem is that both of the keys on my keyboard for screenshotting are functions within the game, so it messes stuff up. It's a double rainbow. It's a double rainbow. Remember Double Rainbow, the song? You could look it up. Double Rainbow on YouTube. It'll pop up. All right, can I move it with telekinesis? It says I can't see it. Well, that's bullshit. Can't reach. So the telekinesis doesn't work. What we will do is teleportation it. Now, if I didn't have teleportation, I would have used Beast's Tactical Retreat to teleport to the chest. And I actually might teleport to see if there's anything in there. I don't think there's anything in there. Let's find out. Beast tactically retreat. Oh, no, you can't. Okay, well, whatever. We're going to relink our characters and open this up. Oh, pants for Beast. They're not very good, but, you know, they're better than nothing, I guess. Enjoy your pants, Beast. Put on some pants. Now we need some shoes for him. I don't want to see those big, ugly, stinky dwarf feet. Yeah, I think I got a ton of subscribers from those Dark Souls days. I should do some more playthroughs on my other channel. It used to be called Foxio Plays, but I think I renamed it to RMF Plays. Can't even remember. I rebranded that one too, but I haven't uploaded anything yet. It's been a lot of years since I uploaded to it. This ring sucks. Only 3 magic armor, and I don't need necromancy, so useless. By the way, another really cool thing. You can use telekinesis to move stuff if you spec into it, but you can also use teleport. But if you drop a heavy chest or box or crate onto a character, it'll damage them based on the weight. So if you take like a treasure chest and load it with a ton of crap to boost the weight way up, you can then drop it on a tough enemy to potentially one-shot them. Oh, have I been down there yet? Nope, I haven't, because if you notice the orange or gold looking icon, when I hover over that, that means it has not been searched yet. So normally you'd have to like just find your way down there. But what I can do is teleport Beast there, but I can't teleport myself. You can't teleport yourself anywhere, see? So let's do this. I'll put the gloves of teleportation on Beast, and then Beast will teleport yeah, there it is. Beast will teleport me down there, and then he will tactically retreat himself down there. Now we're back together again. Not that we're a couple, it's not like that. We're just journeying together. I will then put those back and put these back on. And now we're both down here. See? So there's more than one way to skin a cat. Although why you'd ever want to skin a cat, honestly, I don't know. That sounds disturbing. If you're out there skinning cats, I got a problem with you. I don't have like any super intense love for cats, but ever since my wife moved in, obviously, you know, my wife would be living with me. But when she first moved in, she brought her cats with her, and there have been cats in this house ever since. And I had a cat before. My ex-wife was into cats as well, and dogs. She was just like an animal person. All right, anything over here? If you hold a certain key, I changed it to tab. It's usually Alt. If you hold the key, it'll highlight a lot of stuff that you can interact with, but not everything. It doesn't highlight all containers. But it's nice to hold that button just to see if there's something in the game world you're not seeing. Let's go into this cave. Oh, I remember this.
I wasn't prepared for that. What now?
There's no way back out, unfortunately. It applied exhausted. Zillick.
Got a good reason for barging into a private room, buddy. Ow, you man. Before you go, you haven't met a particular fella here, feisty. Anyhow.
Okay, let's get out of here. I don't think I've searched this area yet. There may be some magisters or something around here to fight. I'm strong enough to fight everything. I don't know if there's anything in here worth picking the lock for. I feel like I had so many more lock picks on my first playthrough, but whatever, we'll pick the lock just because we can. Alright, what's on this body? Teleportation scroll. Let me tell you something, if you didn't have access to teleportation yet, that would be of some value. And then since we have Pet Pal, let's go talk to the rat. Come here. Come here, you stupid rat. Stay still so I can talk to you. Stay still. Come here, you little shitbag. Come here, you little fudge face. You little bastard. I don't think I can get to him. Oh, Vasnaya. Actually, you know what? Let's save on lockpicks and bash the door down. Now, if you hit the door with your weapon, it drains the durability super quick. So don't do that. You can use all sorts of other abilities to damage doors. Just not that one. Let's see if crippling blow works. No, let's try bouncing shield again. There we go. And I don't think that actually hurt the durability, did it? Nope. Full durability.
Who are you? Who are you? Get out of here! Where are the guards?
Yes, Brian. Even if you're not normally into CRPGs, these old party-based isometric CRPGs, and by the way, yes, I know it's technically not true isometric, but whatever. Even I'm not that pedantic. If you're into CRPGs at all, this is, in my opinion, probably the best one I've ever played. And I have played Baldur's Gate 3. I am not a fan of D&D translated into video games because the needing to rest to use basic abilities, the limitations on how much you can use your abilities. I just hate constantly having to rest. That's one of the biggest annoyances I have with D&D systems like that. Oh, my persuasion worked. Does she have any money? Not much. The hell she got a cutting board for? She doing a lot of cooking in that cell?
All right. I just... They do terrible things here. If they think for a second I'm trying to escape again, they'll do to me what they did to him.
They do terrible things. Lady, they do terrible things everywhere. We all go to work, don't we? We all have to do terrible things at work, right? Am I right? Who hasn't had to do horrendous, awful war crimes at work to make a quick buck? I mean, we've all been there.
Shh! You can't escape. I tried to leave. I heard of a shelter in the Hollow Marshes, a place where sorcerers could go. The undead had their hands on me in 5 minutes. Shredding, tearing. I came limping back, and now... There are always more. I've seen what they do to people. Not seen. Heard. There's a man over there. They tortured him, questioned him. Seekers. Something about Godwoken. I heard his screams. I heard something eating him from the inside.
This lady put her all into this voice acting.
It can't happen to me.
Maybe too much.
It can't. Outside the bones are gnashing. In here the magisters are cutting, slicing, grinding, smashing.
Cutting, slicing, grinding, smashing. Sounds like a good name for a song or something.
What to do? What to do? Poor thing. Poor fool. I hope it's an easy death then. Decapitation. Yes, I do wish that for you. No,
Okay, thank you for wishing decapitation for me. What is this? Just this giant freaking hole in the back of her cell? Did nobody notice that? Like, you could see that from the door. You could open the door and just straight through, but whatever. If you liked Baldur's Gate 3, you'll probably really like this game. Most people aren't as picky about the D&D thing as I am when it comes to CRPGs. It's just like a hang-up I have. So this game uses a similar system with source abilities. You can only regain source normally from very specific ways. However, I turned on a easy mode, kind of a cheat that's included in the game. It's called a gift bag. Larian included it, where if you rest with a bedroll, it restores your source. That's not normally how the game works, but Larian did include it as an option. Ah, I remember this area. Okay, well, hang on.
Something's up ahead.
Those things I weren't able to convince last time, so I'm wondering if I should just go ahead and start the fight before talking. Yeah, let's do that. So what I'll do is separate Beast from the group. I'll have him sneak. And then I'll just make sure I'm in a good position here, and we will kill the fire slug. Let's use barrage. I need to reorganize these. I've changed some of the abilities around, so I like to have all my attack abilities towards the front, like the main ones I use for damage, and then more utility stuff after that. And we'll put Bless right there because we're going to get some stuff in the meantime. These are special arrowheads. You have a limited number. I have spec'd into a talent where there's like a 30% chance I'll get it back after using it, but it's only 30%. All right, let's barrage this now. Oh, wait, there's some more. So once I attack one, we're going to have to engage them all. So I'm going to get Ifan closer to the action here. I don't want him to be way far back when it starts, and then he has to waste a bunch of time just trying to get to the enemy. In fact, what I can do is I'll leave him there, and then Beast, we'll bring him over here so I can start shooting at these that are down there. And hopefully they don't spot me. We'll quick save real quick, and then I'm going to barrage these bad boys. 1, 2, 3, whatever, all on the same one.
Whatever you are. Did Brackus send you? Is he ready to apologize?
Brackus is dead, lady.
Brackus is gone. You're telling me that my Brackus, my betrothed, is no more?
Okay, you were engaged to Brackus? You know, you're a slug. Literally, not just figuratively.
He's gone? You're absolutely, positively sure? That means I'm free. I can take suitors, find myself a real prince. Not like that scoundrel Brackus.
Yeah, good luck finding anyone that wants to marry a slug.
I've lost too much time on that wastrel Brackus as it is. Take this proclamation and see that all hear of it. Princess Zenthia of the Firelands is free once more. Go now. I expect the most eligible kings and suitors to be petitioning for my hand in marriage as soon as possible.
Yes, all the most handsome men, the handsome, most rich men will love to get their hands on a fire slug. Oh, okay. So we have a conversation with her. She says, you can go now, and then combat starts. So there are a few little kind of quirks with the game. If you start combat from sneaking, and then there's a character nearby or an enemy or whatever that normally talks to you, they'll just engage you in conversation like you never even killed any of their friends or family or whatever. All right, let's do this. I think I could probably kill that slug with a regular hit. Let's try it. Sure could. Went through all of his physical armor and health. So if you look at an enemy's health and their other meters, you'll see the name Royal Fire Slug. You'll see 19 over 19 of this sort of whitish gray bar, 41, 41 of that blue bar, and then there's a red bar that says 76. That's how much they have of what is their normal total. So the grayish white bar is physical armor, the blue bar is magic armor, and the red bar is their health. This is something different from the first Divinity. Divinity Original Sin did not have this armor concept. It used armor more in like a D&D style, where your armor value decreased the total amount of damage you took. This game's different. Armor in this game serves as like another health pool. So if you hit an enemy with a physical attack, like this, watch. I have to get through 19 points of physical armor before I can get to the Royal Fire Slug's health. Boom. So I was able to burn through all 19 and nearly kill her. However, at this point, if I switch and go from a physical attack to a magic attack, I now have to burn through that 41 points of magic armor. The reason a lot of people hate this mechanic, a lot of people, fans of Divinity Original Sin, hated this armor thing because, look at this, Petrifying Touch. Deal however much damage, you incapacitate the target. However, it's resisted by magic armor. So if you don't exhaust all of their magic armor, if they have any magic armor left after all the damage is done by that ability, it will not apply the crowd control. It won't petrify. So that means that, let's say I hit this slug with an ability for 40 points of damage, magic damage, and it's supposed to cripple it or freeze it or something like that. It won't do that because they still have one magic armor left. It'll say resisted by magic armor. That's the reason so many people get worked up over that. A ton of people hate it. It really annoys them. I don't mind. I can get the hate, but I don't mind. All right, we're going to go ahead and finish her off here. We're way overpowered because of Lone Wolf. And like I said before, the Lone Wolf talent allows you to have one party member. And if it weren't for the fact that I want to experience Beast's story, I would actually let him go and do this solo, because I'm honestly, it's just too easy right now. How do I get down there? Let's see. I don't have a way to teleport myself instantly, but what we could do is, just for the hell of it, we will... Oh, wait, can I get down that way? I can get down that way. Let's do that. I was going to summon my black cat familiar. Also, Ifan has a summon Soul Wolf, which is really cool, but it does take source points. However, I recover source points on rest because of that gift bag I applied, so it's not a big deal for me. Let's do this. I could just smack this thing and probably get it. Let's try it. Oh, not quite. See, burning blocked by magic armor. Because I still have magic armor, the Fire Slug's burning status didn't apply to me. If I didn't have magic armor, Ifan would be on fire right now and taking damage. Target is out of sight. Well, let's do this. So, because I don't know if I can hit her from there, you want to be on the high ground with a ranger, really known as a huntsman. You get extra damage from being on high ground, so let's try this. I think I do like plus 40% damage. No, high ground is plus 65% damage when I'm on high ground. That's because I've spec'd into it a bunch. However, I can't hit them because they're out of sight, so it won't let... Well, will it let me hit them here? Let's try. Nope, can't hit them. We could try using something that has like a range, although I don't know if I have any. Yeah, maybe I don't. Ricochet? Nah, we'll just walk over here and see if I can hit her then. Target is still out of sight? How is the target out? Oh, I know why the target's out of sight. This steam right here. This steam's blocking my view. Let's get closer. Here we go. We lost our high ground advantage, but at least I can see the slug.
Princess would have your head for that.
Let's go search this charred corpse. Oh, these boots are practically useless, but at least he'll have some footwear. We're not a geomancer. And by the way, you want stats on your armor. You don't want just physical and magic armor. The stats are also important. +1 finesse and +1 huntsman. Super useful for Beast, because Beast is my ranger. He uses both finesse and huntsman. That makes a big difference. So I will keep that +1 finesse, +1 huntsman sturdy coat, even if something has a little bit better armor, because it's worth it to have those stats on it. So this is not the kind of game where you base it solely on what the highest armor stat is. You also want to look at stat bonuses. Let's go check out this human skeleton. Nothing, but we do have a... What? I can't grab that wand, that staff? Whatever. Nothing. Let's get this charred corpse. Oh, a plain bow, lockpicks, whisperwood, and a mug of water. I can combine that mug of water with other stuff to create more stuff. Stuff creates stuff. Stuff leads to stuff, guys. Lessons with RealMarcFoxx. Stuff makes stuff. I don't have edge panning turned on. If you go into the options, you go into gameplay. Most people probably use edge panning. That's where if you notice my cursor right here, if I push it all the way to the left, it moves the screen. And the reason I don't have that is when I go to the bottom of the screen to click something, I often go all the way to the bottom and then I end up moving the camera by mistake. So to avoid that, I turn edge panning off. And whoops, went right by it. And instead, I just use WASD. In this game, WASD does not move your character. Instead, it moves the camera. I don't know if you can even change that, but I wouldn't want to. All right, let's see what's over here. Anything? Oh,
Spotted something.
Amadovir. Oh, and then Beast using his wits. If you look at his wits, he has 12 wits. He was able to locate this hidden little doodad, so let's dig it up. What will it be? It be a treasure chest, y'all. All right, a wizard coat. That's good if you're into pyrokinetic. I'm not into pyrokinetic. And then an unfinished ring. That would be great if we were very early on in the game, because at first it takes a while to find any rings. And early on in the game, getting any amount of extra armor is useful.
Hail Her Highness Princess Zenthia of the Firelands. Heed her laws or feel her wrath.
I like how this guy doesn't know that all of his buddies have been slain.
You're lucky I'm in high spirits. Otherwise, I'd see you burnt to a crisp for disrespecting the noble subjects of the royal court. Now be on your way.
Huh. He seems cool to just let us be. But I myself will not be so cool with him. Let me learn these new Hydrosophist skills, which other people pronounce Hydrosophist. How is it supposed to be pronounced? I don't know. I think Hydrosophist sounds cool. I'm going to give him the pin down, even though I think he already has that, actually. I already know that one, too. We'll see if he can learn any of those, but probably not. The other problem, well, the other catch you have to be aware of is, let me show you, let me see if I have any gear that will highlight this issue. Yes, okay. So I'm an Aerothurge battle mage, primarily Aerothurge, which is air and lightning. If it's a freaking noise that slug is making, it's killing me, guys. If you put on this ring, that gives you +1 Aerothurge. So if your character had 0 Aerothurge, you go to 1, which means you can now cast magic or spells abilities from the level 1 Aerothurge class. However, you might put that in your hotbar, you're all good to go, you're going to play for a while like that, then you find a really cool ring that's better than the one you have. So you swap this ring out. Then it'll tell you you no longer have the qualifications for some abilities. It'll pull them off your hotbar, and you'll no longer be able to use those level 1 Aerothurge abilities unless you gained 1 in Aerothurge. So that's something to be aware of. Like, this gives him +1 Scoundrel, so he can now use scoundrel abilities in the first class. But if I take that ring off and I don't have another +1 scoundrel, I can't use it anymore. So sometimes you got to be aware if your gear is what's allowing you to use a certain ability. So I have +1 scoundrel, +2 scoundrel, so that gives me 3 scoundrel. So I can use abilities or spells from the 3rd level of scoundrel by having these 2 things, these 2 rings. So that's another way you can really customize your builds in this game. There's a lot of complexity here. Let's try rain just for the fun of it. Let's see how much damage that does to him. Oh, it's not doing any damage, but he sure took that as an insult, didn't he? It should put the fire out, but it didn't. I wonder why not. Hey, let's hit him with ice. I'm sure he's weak to ice. Oh yeah, 1 shot. It also applied wet to him. Wet is a status. By the way, you see this steam cloud? Watch this. This should work. Watch this steam cloud. It's just steam, right? I don't know if that worked. Oh, it didn't work on the steam cloud, but it did work on the water. I now have electrified water. So watch what happens if I walk into the water. Oh, it went away. But then it can electrify you. So a huge, huge thing in this game is going to be terrain. In different types of terrain. So, for example, fire. If you walk onto fire terrain, you're going to take fire damage. If you have an oil area, like you can throw an oil grenade or you can use various things to put oil on the ground, you can then light that oil on fire and do more damage to enemies. You can electrify steam clouds. You can electrify water. You can set blood on fire. You can have an ability that allows you to heal by standing in blood. There are poison puddles. Poison can be set on fire, and it kind of does this thing where it starts to blow up. So the terrain makes a huge difference in this game. Like, massive. The Fort Joy Ghetto. So that's something, I don't know if I discovered that, but obviously I came out of it, so now I know it's there. Who's this guy? Oh, it's Migo. We talked to him before.
You go. Name of Migo, come out of Arx. My daughter's a magister. Pretty-haired yarrow girl. She doesn't know about all this, though. Don't you dare blame her, pretty-haired yarrow girl.
Yeah, there's something wrong with this guy. I feel like we should kill him.
Told you, didn't I? They crossed my wires, hammer goes clang, and then the worms crawl in. Clang, clang, horrible old sadist. Filled my brain with holes. The devil lives inside her. Believe you me.
So he was experimented on by Dallas the Hammer. Dallas is a key figure in the game. She is the right hand of Alexander. Alexander is the bishop of this area. Let's see, did we discover all of that area? No, we didn't. We should go back to that cavern hole. So let's travel back through the cavern and come out on the other side. Well, we can't do that because we would just get stuck back in the prison. So let's zoom in so we know where to go. We're going to shoot all the way up here and across that platform right there. Well, we'll go over first. I guess this way. And what's cool is, if you've already discovered an area, you can literally move your mouse by edge panning or just move around and click somewhere, and your characters will walk all the way there on their own, if they can. So that doesn't take us anywhere where I wanted to go. I want to go way over there. I'm way off base. That's the problem with a camera that's constantly moving.
Yet so quickly, we find source so dangerous.
I wonder if I should maybe have the mini-map rotate with me. Maybe that would make it easier. I normally hate rotating mini-maps in games, but in this game, when you can rotate the camera, it might help to actually rotate the mini-map. Oh, I didn't loot these guys. I'm glad I realized that. They had some good stuff on them. Let's see. Do I have any better leg armor? As in actually shoes or leg armor for Beast. No. No. All right, we're gonna go this way, and I'm gonna move the mouse all the way, not there. I think through here. And then I can just move all the way over here, put it right there. But I already went there, so now we need to figure out how to get up there. Okay, there's a little possible crevasse or separation of terrain there that we might be able to cross over. Or maybe not. Can we teleport up there? Let's see. Sometimes if you teleport one of the characters, the other characters will all run to that location and just figure out how to get there, even if you don't know how. I'm going to teleport my main character up there. Oh, wait. It's right there, see? Remember I told you guys I often get confused and don't realize there are vines that I can climb? If you don't know how to get somewhere but you can see it, just click on it, and sometimes your characters will find the way, even if you can't.
You hear a small whimpering sound from behind a basket. The child quiets and seems...
There are monsters here.
Why are you scared of
Monsters,
lizards?
It's their fault. I'll never see my parents.
Her eyes...
Okay, well, whatever. She's not helping us any. All right, who is this? It's Eunice.
Go! Get out! You are not welcome here. Go, man-pig.
Man-pig? Boy, that's not very nice. Hey, if you're just popping in, make sure to say hi. I love hearing from all the viewers. Say something, I'll say something back. I promise. It's a promise. It's like, I'm going to pinky swear on it, okay? All right, well, apologize and back away. Gently raise your hands. Dare her to call you man-pig again.
This is my mistake.
That's right, bitch.
You are no pig. I am no bull. Please, just leave us.
Well, that worked. She backed down. Let's see if we can get to. By the way, if you want, you can go into what's called tactical mode. On PC, you just hit the O key, and it will go directly overhead. You'll hear a lot of people. They'll refer to a game like this as top-down. I'm going to be pedantic about this. Most games that are referred to as top-down view are not top-down. They're at an angle. They're oblique. They're isometric. There are kind of other words for it. They're angled. And you know they're angled because look how much of the character you can see. I can see the front of my character. I can see the back. I can see the sides. This is an actual top-down. A true top-down view means that you are seeing the shoulders of your character primarily. You're seeing the top of your character's head. There are actual top-down games out there. They're not very common because most people probably don't really like top-down views because it just seems kind of awkward that you can't see the face of your character, and staring at the top of your character's head is a little weird. But a game like Hotline Miami, that's an actual top-down game. So there is a top-down mode. I hate it. I never use it, but it's useful if you want to make sure you can see the line of sights and everything properly and whatnot. All right, enough of that. By the way, you can also zoom in. So if you want to look at a character up close, you can do that. And they put quite a lot of detail into these characters from, I think, what, 2017, I believe is when this game first came out. That's a lot of detail, considering that many CRPGs, when you try to zoom in, if it even lets you, shit doesn't look good. You know what I mean? I prefer to see as much as possible, and I think pulling all the way out in this game works. Some CRPGs let you pull out so far that your character is like this little tiny bug on the screen. No thanks. Pet Pal, let's talk to the turtles.
Feel it? Can you feel the darkness approaching?
I don't feel any darkness approaching. I mean, it's dark outside. The sun's gone down. Is that what we're referring to?
Does it cast a long shadow on you as it does me? My heart frosts over as if I've been violated by nothingness itself.
Interesting.
It threatens to consume me.
Okay, that's one very depressing turtle.
What's happening to these turtles?
Oh no, I had no idea that was going to happen, even though I played this game twice before. Once all the way through. The other time, I feel like I made it out of Fort Joy, but now that I think about it, I think the first time I played this game, I spent like 40 some hours on this island alone, and this is like the first of 6 acts. It is one of the longer ones if you actually want to do everything here. Let's see. I don't know if... Yeah, I don't think that will hit multiples, but we can always try. Well, it killed that thing outright. Then, I wonder if they're weak to electric because they're from the water. Well, he had that she, I guess it was she had no actual magic armor. Oh, I electrified the water. So now Beast is standing in electrified water, which is, you know, gonna do damage. Shocking Touch is great, but it has to be within reach. So notice I can't reach a character that far away. Let's see, do we have anything else that'll work? Blinding Radiance won't reach far enough. Let's try Battle Stomp. Killed them all in the first turn of my first character. Got some giblets off that one.
Swallowed too much seawater.
This one has a Turtle's Claw, which is a wand. Wizard Armor.
Foolish to attempt an escape by sea in these
Red
waters.
meat? Unless the turtle ate something, I don't think turtles count as red meat, but maybe I'm wrong. I know some people eat turtles, but I don't. Because I love all the animals of the sea. Soggy Diary. First night here. Don't seem like it'll be too bad. Found somewhere quiet to sleep. Brought enough dry bread to last me. When all this blows over, I'll be happy to say I survived it in comfort. Group of dumb brutes shook me down from my bread. We'll have to get smart if I want to eat. Met an old fisherman named Rad. Taught me how to make a net. Rad's gone. Very simple. Dumb brutes took my net. At least, okay, brutes are doing everything bad. Yeah. Sucks to be him. If we had Spirit Vision, we could cast that and talk to him. But you don't get that till Act 2, I believe. Spirit Vision allows you to talk to dead people. Even after you kill them. Like, you can kill people, and then use Spirit Vision to talk to them, and they're, like, pissed off that you killed them. We could actually break this chest open. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. Let's electrify it. Oh, I'm going to electrify myself in the water? No, okay. Shocked. We'll take the gold. Anything else in that? A mallet. Yeah, that wouldn't be worth wasting a lockpick on. So this is the turtle encounter. Why did the turtles go bad and attack us? I have a theory. I think it's the Void Woken. The Void Woken come because we use Source, and Source draws them. Oh, we found a mound. What do we got here? That's nothing. Nothing at this point. Here's a crashed ship with a bunch of Magisters on it. There has to be a way to get up there, right, guys? I spent quite a while down here, my first playthrough, trying to teleport up there. Until I finally realized, actually, you can just get up there. But if you didn't know that, watch this. Let's say you're down here, and you're like, hey, I want to get up there. You can see it, right? Just go up here and click on it with your mouse. And if it doesn't say can't reach, your characters will just automatically follow it. The waypoint. They'll pathfind their way to where you clicked, even if you don't know how to get there. You don't have to know how to get somewhere. It's just your characters have to know. So as long as your characters know how to get there, you don't have to. That's kind of a neat feature. So you don't have to guide them the whole way. However,
circle an elf, weapons drawn.
excuse me, guys.
The hound barks to draw their
This
attention.
does not work in any way that I could find on consoles. If you're playing with a gamepad, you move with the analog stick. You can't click at a location that I'm aware of. Maybe you can, I haven't discovered it. So you couldn't use that trick on a gamepad. But it's very playable on gamepad. I played it on my Steam Deck quite a bit. I played like maybe 6-7-ish hours on Steam Deck just to get the experience. I'm surprised how well it works. Mouse and keyboard, way better. Way better, obviously. These games are designed for mouse and keyboard, but totally doable gamepad.
Sir, we've got company.
Ah, planning an ambush with this scion, were you?
Me? I didn't plan an ambush. I don't know who the hell that woman is. I think it's a woman. Yeah, that's a woman. You can't zoom in during dialogue. If you try to zoom in with the scroll wheel, it just zooms the dialogue window. Or it scrolls it, rather. Magister Krint. I was not planning an ambush, I swear. I'm going to kill you regardless, but I'm not lying to you. Lie. You just hope to find some salvage. Offer to subdue their prisoner for safe passage off the island. That shit ain't going to work. They got the prisoner under control. Attack the Magisters. You'll notice that that elf is not in our party, but because we're both kind of on the same side in this fight, the elf is considered not hostile. She's gonna fight them at the same time we fight them, and by default we can't target her. I think you could manually target her, but there's no reason to do that unless you just want to complicate your life and fight everything all at once. Alright, if I hit this guy, oh, path interrupted? Man, maybe if I hit this guy, it'll bounce to this guy. Let's find out. Yep, so I was able to hit two at once. Didn't kill either one outright, because they both had physical armor. That one had 27, that one had 34. But now, what we'll do is Dazzling Bolt, and I should maybe be able to hit all three. Let's see if it hits all three. Yep, but I also inadvertently got the elf. So be aware that AoE in this game will also hurt your friendlies and your companions. You can't control who gets harmed by AoE. It would be nice if they included an option to turn off friendly fire, but that would upset the balance of the game quite a bit, I think, so they don't. Alright, I think at this point, we'll just encourage, even though we don't need it. And then this fight will be over as soon as he does one thing. Wait, there's another one? Where's the other Magister? Oh, there's a dog hiding over here. Alright, dog. How would you like a barrage of 3 arrows? That doggy's dead, y'all. Alright, let's loot. Nope, nope. We're gonna start. Oh.
Upward from the corpse. After a month before you even registered the cool flesh, they pulse. Tight the vines of the vines and so.
She incorporates vines into her combat. I think we already searched those. Yep. If you see a gray icon, that means it's already been searched. This one's a gold icon, so that means I haven't searched it yet. Gold. So I'm going to leave that tooth in there. Notice the icon's still gray, but when I hit the tab button, I've made it tab, it's usually alt. It'll tell you what's empty and what's not. So Source Hound is not empty, so that means there's still something left on it. We'll take that tooth. So by hitting this button and scrolling around, I can see that I've searched all of these corpses, but not these. That's something you can't do when you're using mouse and key, or gamepad rather. So there are lots of neat things you can do with mouse and keyboard that don't appear to be available on gamepad. However, excuse me again, if your only means to play this game is on a console, even the Switch 2, play it. The fact that it has better controls on PC should not stop you from playing it on consoles. The controls are perfectly serviceable, just not as good.
The elf
and you probably wouldn't even notice that if you're not a mouse and keyboard kind of guy. You only realize what you don't have when you know what you have with mouse and keyboard. I could sell some junk to her. Let's sell a fish. Pear. Raw ribs. We're gonna sell... Nope, not that. We're gonna sell these intestines. Who cares about that junk? She's only got 53 though, so we're not gonna get very far with selling stuff. But we'll sell some junk just so we don't have all this crap on us. We'll sell that. How much do we have left? Not a lot. We'll sell some wood chips. And then we'll sell that stupid thing, which keeps popping back up. I gotta turn that mod off. We'll sell that. Oh, perfect. 53. See?
The spores grieve. They wish only to create, not kill.
Excuse me, guys. Phlegm.
This is why they grow armor from the vines, do you see? To protect me.
Okay, whatever, nature woman.
It is the Magisters who destroy, who separate the spores, anger them. A sad thing, even so. The spores are creation magic. So old, even we scions forget.
Hey, if you can use the spores to kill, why not kill with them?
I find them. Hope they can restore the ancestor trees lost in the war. But the Magisters chain me and send my spores away for study. And in wrong hands.
No, you can't abuse the spores.
She gestures at the entangled corpses, vines still spattering gore onto the deck.
The ship docks at the mainland before this island. Where exactly I do not know. But I think the armor does. The presence within wakes. It wants to be whole. Perhaps then it truly speaks as the ancestor trees do. I find it spore mates and see.
Oh, you elves and all your nature bullshit. Reminder that she's stuck on an island. Tell her you want to help.
You help enough. My armor guides me now, and it is eager to be gone. I hope one day you visit my homeland, where the ancestor trees bloom once more.
Oh, we will. It's one of the areas in an act of this game. She still has her source collar on. All right. Let's make sure we search every inch of this ship. So are we to assume that she killed all these Magisters? I don't like Magisters since they captured us and brought us on the ship to be a prisoner in what is essentially a giant prison island. I tend to kill the Magisters. I'm not friends with Magisters. All these arrows are going to go to Beast because he is the ranger. So far I haven't needed them because I'm just so powerful from Lone Wolf. Let's go read this book. It's a good idea that even if you're going to pick a book up, always read it first so you don't forget, because you can learn lots of cool stuff from books. Oh, I got a contaminated spore. What could I do with it? Parchment. I think you can use parchments to create scrolls. I don't often do it, but you can. Probably the best use would be if you wanted to create teleportation scrolls and you didn't have a character that could learn teleportation. One thing you can learn from books is crafting recipes. Of course, you can just put the stuff together yourself and it works fine, but there are so many things you can craft in this game. It would take you forever to figure it out on your own without reading the books. There are some very neat things you can craft as well. Okay. Did I... You know what? This looks like an area you could walk around in, but you can't see how it says can't reach. Let me see if I could put someone over there. Yes, I could. But then what's over there? Let's find out. We'll take control of Beast, and we'll see if he, like, discovers something cool here. You have to be close to discover, like, these mounds that you can dig up. And you have to have the proper level of wits. His wits level is 12. And Ifan's is 10, so Beast is going to be better at discovering stuff. How far can he go out here? All this way? Nope, can't reach that. Oh, look, is that something right there? I wonder let me try something. Let's see if we can tactically retreat our way across this. Let's try there. Now we have to wait 4 cycles to use it again. It is long enough that it punishes you for using it carelessly. The music in this game is absolutely incredible. Amazing. No, it doesn't look like I can get over that. That's kind of a bummer. Alright, tactical retreat. Back up to the party. And we have rejoined. Alright, so that was what was previously in the Fog of War. And it looks like there's a little bit down there, maybe? And maybe a little bit down there. So let's go check it out real quick. I don't remember everything, even though I have played through the game. And I played through a lot of it. I don't remember every little bit of it. Oh, I haven't searched this dead magister for a life essence. What can we do with that? I'm not sure. Something. Probably craft spells, spell books, or scrolls, or some shit. There's beer, basket, and a fishing rod. Oh, look at this. Let's search it. Hey, a rain scroll. Rain is very useful to put out fire. And if you have any characters with fire abilities, many of your fights will turn into a giant conflagration of flame everywhere. Anyone who's played this game enough can tell you, many battles turn into basically the entire terrain just being covered with fire everywhere. And then the fire can actually be cursed, which means it won't go out with just water. You have to bless it first. But if you bless regular fire,
thanks for sending me here. I've prayed to Armada
it'll actually
real
make
hard,
blessed
but I'm
fire.
not sure it's done much good. Still, a wizard trapped in a pig's body. Any ideas?
Waiting for her to finish talking, or him, I can't tell. If you bless regular fire, it becomes blessed fire and then heals you instead of hurting you.
Oh, what a grand...
Alright, let's see if this works. Will she turn into a regular person? It worked! Let's go talk to her.
Well, hello. May you walk with Armadia.
Wow, she went from pig to stand... Like, this is an NPC face they use for quite a few characters, I believe. At least one very similar. What, that pig had all that shit on her? What? What? Oh, these are some good weapons. I don't dual wield, though. That's slightly better base damage, but I don't like the dual wielding. That's better base damage. It doesn't have +1 strength, though, so I think it's probably not as good because we want that extra strength. It sets shocked for 1 turn, 20% or 10% chance, but I've got burning 20% chance and poison 10% chance. All right, Elven Minaulian. I guess I've never used a spear in this game. 21 to 23. Oh, Nature's Crossbow. That does a lot more damage. It doesn't have +1 strength though. Should we pick that up? Maybe. Enchanter's Headdress, 4 and 20. That's better than what we have, but we don't get the additional intelligence or arrow surge. We don't need summoning. 20. Okay, let's see. 24 and 16, but we don't have the finesse and the huntsman, so we don't want that. The bonus stats are pretty important on this. Let's see. Is that a better pair of legs for him? Yes. Is that a better pair? Yes. He can't use that. He can't use that. He can't use that. So I guess we'll give him a 15-9 pair. And then that belt's pretty good, but we lose the additional bonus of sneaking, leadership, and retribution to gain dodging. Not as important. Oh, +1 wits and +3% dodging? Yes, please. I'll probably get those for him. Yes. He's going to have patrolling boots. Constitution and Scoundrel, that's pretty good, but it's a ton of gold, and it doesn't really improve our situation that much, so it's not worth it. Okay, what about these? So that, he doesn't have two-handed, so the plus two-handed is useless. Initiative is not that important, really. Some people consider initiative a waste. Alright, so let's see if he's got any junk to sell. Alright, we won't be able to sell quite enough to make up for what we're buying, but that's fine. We'll sell these. Well, we'll keep that one. And we'll keep that one to create another spellbook from those two. Create a special spellbook. Alright, we'll buy that, and then I'll look to see if there's something better for my buddy here. 23 magic armor. Yeah, that's pretty good, except I like the immunity to stunned that one has, so we'll keep that as is. Plus, I don't want to pay that much money for it. That doesn't have any plus stats. That we don't want. Oh, my mage sandals are garbage. I want to replace those for sure. That one's okay. That one's better than what I have, better than what I have. I think we'll pick up the Sabatons. 20 physical armor, plus 2% critical, and plus 7% dodging. Sure, we'll take it. Oh, that's a better armor or shield than what I have now. I don't need the plus constitution. I have plenty of health. Ooh, 70-48. That one's even better. Plus initiative. The initiative's not that important. 10% water resistance. Requirement met due to equipped item. Huh. So that means we could end up not having the requirements for that. But I can always put a point in Constitution. What should we go with here? How about... whatever, plus 4 initiative. 40 and 7, but no plus stats. 26-18, but that's a finesse one. Let's see, is that a better finesse one for him? I mean, better armor stats, but not better ability stats or whatever. Okay, we'll go with that as is. Sell some of this junk. I need to start using some of this and then selling the potions. Money mittens we don't need. Wizard armor, wizard coat. I'm going to keep that for the lore master. Sell the slug's axe. The purging wand I'm going to hang on to. There's some additional use for it maybe. Although honestly I can just use the tyrant's helm, can't I? So screw it. Sell that. We don't need this dagger. No one's going to be using a dagger. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell the empty mugs. That's essentially junk. Don't know what the soap is used for, but I could figure it out, I guess. Leather scraps. Don't want that. Okay, and then let's balance it out here. Well, we'll get rid of that beer. We're not going to keep drinking that beer. That heals, but it sets you up as drunk, so whatever, we're not going to bother with it.
Oh, I'm a wizard. And I was a long time ago, too. In between, I was a pig. And I was on fire for most of that time.
Yeah, it's a fascinating life. Wizard, pig, on fire, wizard again.
It's a long story, but I think I'll leave it in the past and look to the future instead.
And that's the end of that conversation with that.
Bye now.
I don't know if we got any experience for having her, like, cure herself, but that would be cool if we did.
The goddess's tears still stream freely.
Amadia is actually your god if you choose Fane as your main character. My character's god is Ralik. All of your 6 origin characters are going to have a different god. And essentially, they're all going to be in competition with one another to decide who becomes the next divine. The divine in this game is Lucian. Sometimes, depending on who you talk to in the game, pronounced Lucian. Lucian is basically the player character from the first game, Divine Divinity, which is really cool. He ascended to Divinity through the course of that game. I'm seeing that there are 20 of you, but nobody's talking in chat, which is fine. Y'all can lurk if you want to, but if you want to say hi, at least say hi. At least say, hey, I'm here, or how's it going, or something like that. Do me a quick favor. If it's not too much trouble for you, hit the like button on the stream. That tells YouTube that you think I'm cool. And if you don't think I'm cool, it still helps me anyway. You don't have to think I'm cool to hit the like button. Can I actually get down there? How do I get down there? So, let me see. Ah, it's a trick. See, you can't get there from here. So, on the main map, that looks like the closest way to get there. It's not. I don't think there's a way through here with any sort of teleportation skills or anything like that. Unless... Can I get up there from here? Maybe? Let's see if I can get up there. Can I go here? No, I can't click right there. I may not be able to see it, but I can always try. Actually, let's do this. It's always better to put the gloves to teleportation. I need to have him like learn teleportation so I don't need to keep doing this swapping game. Okay, that will work. Alright, that's him up there, and then I'm in a tactical retreat beast. And boom, there we go. And then just remember to swap these gloves back. Oh, and I'm glad I'm thinking of this because I actually have this better gear that I want to swap out. And then I think I can combine Aerothurge and Pin Down to get Erratic Wisp. Aerothurge and Pin Down. Where's Pin Down? Let's see if that works. Yep, Erratic Wisp. Cause target character to teleport in a random direction each time they are attacked. Okay, I'm going to learn it. I don't think I'm going to use it. But why not? We'll just stack all these abilities on my character. This skill book has a requirement you do not meet. Oh, what is that? Oh, it requires Huntsman and Aerothurge. I guess that makes sense. Can Beast use it? No, he doesn't have Aerothurge. Well, we'll hang out there for now. And then we'll swap out the shields here so I can get Constitution not high enough. Damn. I need Constitution. And the Constitution I currently have allowing me to use the equipment is the shield I currently have. Okay, whatever. We'll just, you know, we'll wing it here. Did I get anything else that's better than what I have? Yeah, that belt. The Sabatons I thought were supposed to be for... No, the Sabatons are for my character. And then check this out, guys. Combine your shoes with nails. And it appears to do nothing, right? It didn't show anything, right? So what did it do? Watch this. Immune to slipping. Immunity to slipping. So now when you walk on ice surfaces, you don't have any chance of slipping because you put nails in the bottom of your shoes. That's a really cool use for something that normally would be useless in a game. Watch this. Boom. Immunity to slipping. Oh, now it put it in the little icon thingy there. So that's cool. Pro tip that's very useful if you're fighting an enemy that uses frost and puts frost on the ground, or if you're walking through a frozen area because your characters will constantly like slip and fall, and then they'll just be sitting there for a bit. Oh, shite. I just put myself in the middle of this nightmare. Oh boy. Okay, this is a very unfriendly puzzle. I never even managed to like fully solve it the first time. So let's see here. To make this easier, I'm gonna put these gloves of teleportation back on Beast. So oh, what? It counts. It won't let me teleport into there? That's lame. Oh, I can do it from this angle. Okay. Whoops, I don't want Sir Laura. I want Ethan. Get in there, Ethan.
The stone gargoyle swivels upon the wall to glare at
Stranger, you enter topsy-turvy. No matter, enter, do not enter. All the same to me.
All right, you're very kind of wishy-washy, buddy.
You may stay forever. Each lock opens only with a soul. And how many of those does one mortal have?
Is that a trick question? How many souls does a mortal have? 2?
Maybe you'll find some in the garden. Or maybe your soul will help the next adventurer through. They always do.
Okay, can I get through that?
It's stuck fast. I'll need something to prise it open.
I don't think these are pickable. This lock can't be picked. That's right. But watch this. Oh, wait. Hang on. There's no pressure plate? All right. There's supposed to be a way to make a skull appear on this altar thingy right here. That serves as a key. But I don't see it. Unless it pops up with additional wits that I don't have. Let's see. Beast, do you have a pressure plate over here or something that'll make it appear? Will that shut when I go inside? Let's quick save first. Not yet, at least. Trap.
Careful,
well,
I've spotted a trap.
Oh, there are lots of traps. Traps galore.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
What if I put this oil barrel right there? Okay. He doesn't have telekinesis, so he's got to get much closer. Oh, man. Well, there it is anyway. Okay, so that made the skull appear. I am going to need to get back over there. So I guess Beast is going to have to come back over here and teleport me. That doesn't count as being able to see him? No. Alright, let me walk over there. Have him walk over here. And see if I can see him this way. Yes, I can. Alright, rejoin me, bro. A trap. Alright, let's have Ethan stand on the pressure plate. And then Beast will go pick up the... Oh! He stepped off of it. Stay on the thingy, dude. Oh, he won't stay on it. See, when I click to the other character, he jumps off because he's taking damage, which is very frustrating. I don't think I have anything to set on it that's heavy enough. So, I wonder if rain will work. Let's try Hail Strike. That's working for now. Oh, you son of a bitch. It brought back the poison. And he keeps jumping off of it. If he would just stay on it for just a second. I have a perfect idea. Watch this. Well, no, it won't work now that I think about it. No, see, I was going to have Beast petrify Ifan so he stays there, but I can't do it fast enough before he jumps off. You know what? What if I have an idea. I can use my telekinesis. That should work. While Beast is standing... Well, no, because as soon as I switch over to Ifan, Beast is going to hop off. Let's Hail Strike it again, see if that does anything to poison. No. That didn't do nothing. Well, the wet is not getting rid of the poison. What if... Will the Soul Wolf stay there? What if I electrify it? Some of you may know the answer to this and are just watching and laughing at me. Okay. Obviously, if I had something heavy enough to put on it... Can I move this thing? No, I can't move the chair. We'll use this crate, I guess, and hope that the crate doesn't, like, blow up. Can't see.
Quercus, put some space between us and this lunatic!
Can't reach. We gotta get this all the way over there as far as we can. Oh, now I blocked my own path. Okay, can I get it from there to here? Oh, now it's fire? What made it fire? All right, Beast, go get it, go get it, go get it before something happens. Oh, we got it. Okay.
These skulls crumble to dust after one use.
You can only use them once.
Look out. I see a trap nearby.
Navigating this whole thing is a pain, to say the least. That's locked, and I believe we're going to need another skull. Where can we get the skull? I don't know. Is there one in there? Not that I can see.
Careful now. That's a trap.
Alright, and we're back linked up. Where's this switch at? I think we have to walk like right next to it for this switch to appear. Maybe it's up here. Nope. But I could teleport over there. Where's the end of this thing? Maybe we'll just teleport our way out of this crap. There's some blessed area there. I wonder... No, I've been in there before the last time I played. What I'd like is to get to the very end. Now I could come out this way. Would that take me somewhere? Now I've lost track of where my characters are. Should be back over here. Yep, there they are. I wonder if I could. Let's try it. Yeah, we can go all the way over there.
Back, Quercus! Our shield has gone mad!
Okay. So now I'm over here. Dead Adventurer. Let's see what he's got on him. So this is actually the normal entrance. Let's Let's teleport him back up here. Okay. Where do we need to get to? It's that guy in the center, which I've gotten to him before. But then I guess I didn't like fully complete it for some reason. So I don't think we can teleport to that, but let's try this. Can I teleport him all the way over here? Yes, but that doesn't get us in there. I can teleport him to there, but not there. We just need to get inside there. I'm not sure how to get the one that's in there. But if we can get in there, we're good. We just need to get through that door. We just need one more of these skull thingies. There just doesn't appear to be a way to get a skull right here. You would think there would be. Let's try this. Let's try moving these barrels. Nah, I don't see anything under the barrels. Oh, did that open? Oh, well, that's the entrance. I thought there was supposed to be a skull already in here. Ah, there it is. What made it appear? Oh, I found it. Okay. All right, beast, go get it. All right, we got one more. We have another skull. So now we need to use the skull to get to the center right here. That should work right there. Is it really that easy?
Another skull crumbled to bits.
Let's see.
The gargoyle taps one stony claw.
Riddle me this, wanderer. How would mighty Brachus douse a man on fire?
Uh-oh. We have 3 skeletons, an archer, a magic user, and it looks like a warrior. Okay, so first I'm gonna water arrow this right here. I didn't mean to actually shoot myself, but you know, whatever, it still worked. Then what we'll do is, I wonder if this will hurt all 3 of them.
Fire! It burns.
Let's try it.
It won't stop! I'll yield to it.
It only hurt 1. Okay, let's try. Don't have enough for barrage, but I could try sky shot. Yeah, let's take him out. That should take him out one shot, I hope. Yep, he's gone. Burning blocked by magic armor. That's right, buddy. You ain't gonna burn me. Can I get him with that? Yeah.
I'll yield to
Not my hardest hitting, but it worked. And let's see if this rain does anything to help. Will it damage the skeleton? Nope, but it does make him wet. Now that he's wet, we can give him a nice little electrical discharge. Oh yeah, he's down. Down for the count, buddy. I like it. Then I've only got 1 point left in turn. Can't see anything through all this steam. Hey, I'm playing this game through the Steam interface. I bought it on Steam. I don't need these. I just need to shoot them. Well, let's use something that's a little harder hitting. I don't know if that's really that hard hitting. Barrage. There we go.
Fire! It burns! It won't stop!
Okay, we did create the steam by putting out the fire. So what we need to do now is cast Bless on this guy, I believe, right? I think Bless and then Rain. I think that's how this is gonna work. And then my Rain's on cooldown. Let's see if that works. That didn't work? Maybe we need to hit him with another Bless. Nope, he's still got Hellfire on him.
Please, help! The flames will burn me forever!
I thought it was just cast Bless on him and that it worked. Shouldn't this put out the fires around it? Yeah, I guess it is kind of working to put out those fires, but not putting out the fire on this guy. Let's try another Bless. I was pretty sure that's how I did it last time. No, doesn't appear to be working. So how are we meant to do this? The historian. Oh, I remember. I googled it. Let's see. Nobody wants to give the answer. I love how everyone just is arguing and people aren't giving answers. Oh, that's right. A blood sacrifice. Okay. Let's see. I don't have a character that can create... Well, you know what I could do?
The flames!
I know what I'll do. I'll tactical retreat my way right up there. And then I'll have Ifan hit him with the bouncing shield to create some blood. That didn't create any blood. Will Crippling Blow create blood? I don't see any blood. I guess normal attacks aren't creating blood. No. No blood. Still no blood. Still no blood. Oh, there we go. Now we got some blood. Now we need to bless him. Okay, that was it.
You released me.
You need to put some blood on him and then bless him on top of the blood.
A dry, rattling laugh.
This was a reward for doing my duty, for fulfilling the wishes of one Brachus Rex. Do you know that name?
Brachus Rex is a pretty bad guy if you haven't picked that up.
The figure nods grimly.
He did terrible things while trying to master Source, bend it to his will. I had a part in this, I must admit. But it could be worse, and far worse. The world still spins. Brachus must have failed to seize the power that I unearthed for him.
The figure slowly shakes.
I will not say. I spoke of it once, and was damned to eternal hellfire for it. Were I to speak of it again, I could damn the whole world. Brachus must have failed. Had he not, the world as you know it would be gone. What I learned of could still be out there. I will not speak of it. I won't risk having another Brachus discovering it. How? Through violence? Good! Were I to say any more, I'd only put you in danger. And stranger, thank you for freeing me. I had doubted this moment would ever come.
Wow. I think it would have been better to just kill him. Alright. So, I think I've searched the bodies. Now we need to figure out how to get the skull that's in this area. Is there any way to get rid of all the steam everywhere? Green noxious bulb. Get rid of that dumb thing. And then... will that get rid of the poison? Maybe.
Ooh.
All this fire. How to solve all of these puzzles. Let's go through the portal. And I think the only thing to do here, is to grab the crumbling skull and go through the next portal. Which then leads us to a treasure chest of unidentified leggings. 5 physical, 21 magic. It's not bad. That's okay, but I'm not going to wear them right now. And there appears to be nothing over here. Unless... oh, wait, that's where I came from down there. So, I mean, could I teleport down there? I'm just curious if I could. I don't think it would do any good, since I'm pretty sure that's just where this leads. Alright, so what now? Should we go out that door? That door will lead us to that thingy, so that'll give us another skull.
Another skull crumbled to bits.
Can't reach over there. Is this... I was wondering if there's a way to, like, teleport to the final area. I'm not sure how to actually finalize this area. Regardless, we'll separate the two of them. We'll put him there. And then Beast will go down there to get that. Via tactical retreat.
Well, that doesn't look ominous at all.
I don't know how you would do this without teleportation abilities.
This gargoyle fled.
Master would be impressed.
Well, that's good. I'm glad your master would be impressed. And then what's this thing? Can we use it?
I think I'll stay off that particular device.
Okay, so I could open that up, and it goes out here. I think we're supposed... yeah, let's do it.
Another skull crumbled to bits.
And then I think there's a switch somewhere in here, like hidden in the grass. Right? Right here? No? Those are the salamanders I killed. Gotta like walk everywhere to see if I can hit this. You know, that was a total mistake using the skull on that one, because I could just get to it from here. Why did I do that? Hopefully I'm not screwed now. I just wasted that skull completely. Alright. Anyway, let's get to that portal, even though I don't think that really finishes the whole thing. No, 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 no. You're going the wrong way, dude. Oh, I can't tactical retreat there? can't teleport there. I don't know. Kind of sounds like bullshit. I can see it. I feel like I should be able to teleport or tactical retreat there. I think they artificially changed the settings here to make it so you can't. Under normal circumstances, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. Wait for that to cool. Well, let me see if I can do this. Oh, now I can do it from over there. Okay. Alright, get in there, buddy.
Not down here to melt silver.
There's something down there. Let's bring Beast to go retreat himself down there to search that body. But from there, I don't think there's really anywhere else to go. Oh, there are these areas over here, but I don't think we can get to them. Alright, Beast. Do your thing. Wow. It wasn't even worth it. Let's see, can I throw him anywhere else around here? No. Oh, it comes out there. Okay. That doesn't really help us, though. I guess we should go down here and see if we can find a pressure plate. Aha! There it is. That just creates the ladder. That's of little to no use. Do I have another skull for this? No, I don't. Where is the finale of this thing? Is it right there? To come out? Oh, it's okay. That's the finale. So we need to get all the way over there. I wonder if there might be a way to do it without actually solving this puzzle proper. Oh, you can't get there? They're probably not going to let me teleport someone there. Or maybe they will. It's worth a shot.
Ooh, crackers! Put some space between us and this lunatic!
Can't reach. What? It won't let me, like, just walk down there? Whatever. Thankfully, I have a means to get down there. And that is the actual end of this, but I'm not hopeful for finding a way through, but we'll still try regardless. Nah, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to cheese our way through this. Of course, we could... We could just keep teleporting our way through. Let me see if this will work. Actually, we're going to have Beast do the first teleportation. And that'll get us through the door. And then can Beast tactical retreat his way through? He can. This may be our cheese tactic, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, walk through the poison, guys. Come on, walk through the poison. Just walk through it. It ain't a big deal. Walk through it. Okay. Now, let's have Beast teleport him there. And then Beast will tactical retreat his own way through. Alright, we're getting this. We're getting somewhere.
Careful. I spotted a trap.
Okay, it's just getting blasted here, aren't we? So stepping on that opens that door, which what we'll do is we'll have Beast step on it. That opens it for Ifan. Ifan can walk right on through and get blasted by fire. And click. Okay, is that just causing that to attack the crate? That's not actually the pressure switch for the skull, is it? Imagine the pressure switch for the skull is under all this junk right here. Nope. That is a trap with poison. I can get through that door. But I have an idea. I think I may have this solved through cheese tactics. Okay, so he's through. Where did what's his face go? There he is. All right, let's try this. This door. And then we'll move him over there. We'll have Beast teleport him through this one. Will that do us any good whatsoever? Because what we need to do is get through that one. So I wonder, could we teleport through these bars? We can? No way. And then tactical retreat himself right on through it. And now we need to get through that to there. That should work. We didn't really solve much, but I mean, we didn't solve the entire puzzle situation, but who cares? If it works, it works. I didn't even realize you could teleport through the grates. That makes it super easy. All right, let's quick save. And as far as I know, that might count as us having solved it. Is there something cool back here? Jim Fred. Crumbling skull. Ah, well that's useful. It's good to know he had a crumbling skull on him. Anything over here? Ooh, what's around this way? Let's check it out. We'll quick save first before something just blows us up in one shot or something else crazy. Another crumbling skull. Oh, what's down there? Undiscovered stuff? Whatever, we'll come back for it. Let's see what this thing says.
Stern eyes and a sterner face stare into your very soul.
Another crawling rat, tracking your stinking paws beneath my nose.
Oh.
Vermin are not tolerated in my house. Begone! Do not doubt my power. I merely wish you gone. You are gone.
What an asshole move. Good thing I quick saved. Alright, so we'll go back here to get that skull thingy off this body. Oh, he's right there. And then we'll come back. And we will not talk to that statue this time. We'll save. I wonder if we can destroy the statue. Since we quick saved, let's attack it. That did all of Jack squat. Nothing. Alright, we'll head up here.
The stony gaze of the gargoyle pins you to the spot as it spreads its wings before you.
You have earned your reward.
Oh, like he was serious. He's like gonna give us an actual reward and not punish us. Dark Whisper. So one thing that's very disappointing is whichever character you have selected when you're getting quest rewards, that's the only character you can compare gear to. I can't select Beast to compare gear, which is very frustrating because I don't remember all the stats on all my gear. So I'm not sure, like, I might look at this and go, oh, that might be good on Beast, let me compare it. Oh, I can't. So that kind of sucks. Is that better than what Beast currently has? I mean, it's got one Finesse and one Huntsman. Maybe? I guess we'll take it. Then again, it may be a mistake, so let's find out. We'll give both of those to Beast. And we'll see. Is it better? No, not even close. So, sucks that we ended up wasting that. We could have gotten something else, but none of them were that amazing. Yeah, that's probably better given the stats it has, wits, leadership, all that. So, we'll switch that out. Sign. I'm sure that doesn't say anything good. All right, we'll save here. We'll just take a quick gander around. Oh, look, there's something in there. How do we get to it, though? Can you just walk through there? Let me just... Oh, look. Are my characters going to find a way to it? Where are they going? Wait, what? Oh, the vines. I didn't even notice the vines. So often I don't notice vines. It happens all the time. It's like a condition I have. I have vine blindness. Whoa, I'm glad I came over here and grabbed all that useless crap. All right, back to where we were. It's a bunch of junk. Such a quiet chat you guys are. I guess it's just the game is so good you want to focus on the game. Alright, let's quick save before we interact with this door. Ah, apparently the door becomes a ladder or something. Who cares? Brachus Rex has all sorts of interesting crap. Oh, I have a feeling we're going to fight them. So we'll quick save again real quick. We'll see what happens. This is my first time in here.
Room, you see 3 skeletons sitting around a table.
A beating heart. Does Brachus need us once more, jailer? Are we finally to be freed? You're not one of Brachus's brood. You're not Gratiana's pet. Then why do you disturb us?
The flesh yearns for our secrets. Did I not say that word would spread of our genius?
Even after the maggots took your tongue, you still talk too much. Silence your jaw.
The vile magic of the soul jar binds us here. We cannot die, but nor can we live.
Our souls are lashed to this plane, never to enjoy the rest of the Hall of Echoes.
Let's see if we can free them.
Destroying the soul jars that bind us here. There is no other way.
But beware. They are found in a distant treasure vault, guarded by traps of a cunning not seen by your babe's eyes, and...
I think I sold those jars or destroyed them or something. I'm not sure I have them anymore.
You design one reason.
And thine were better. Couldst thou have brought forth such cunning use of light?
Oh, mine did not constantly disintegrate the laborers building them.
The fault was in thine zombies. The worms in your skull follow instruction better than they.
We have spent centuries trying to escape this tower, but our power was too weak. There was no hope of freedom.
At least until your gorgeous self opened the door. Now we just need the source from your pretty little corpse.
Oh, they do want to kill us. Let's try persuasion, but it will fail. I have 0 persuasion. We'll try destroying the soul jars. Nope.
Your promises are dust.
Alrighty. Hey, we were bound to fight. I felt like it was kind of a foregone conclusion. I could reload and set us up in a more tactically advantageous situation, but whatever. Okay, these guys are some of the tougher ones I've encountered so far.
I'll yield to none.
But they still can't stand up to my power. Target is too far. Well, we'll just take a step forward. Oh shit, I ran out of AP just taking one step. Was it blocked? It was blocked by her magic armor, so it didn't take effect. Whoa, he's got a ton more magic armor, so let's hit him with physical. He's still alive? We'll battle, well, let's just hit him normally. Save battle stomp for the next try. Take away another turn if he even gets one. Crippled. And now she's dead. Not enough AP, damn. I guess I'll just end my turn as is. Oh no, I'm slowed. It's gonna waste all my turns, isn't it? I still got him one time. Oh, he's coming up here with me. He's coming to hang out with Beast. He summoned a zombie. How fitting. Walking corpse. Dead. If you kill an enemy that summons something, the summon goes away immediately. Same applies to you, though. If you're a summoner and you die, your summon also... Oh, get back up there. There's another corpse to search, guys. Hey, we got the key. Anything else here? Uh-oh.
Predicament, friend. Nor your
She's
own.
back?
Killed you twice now.
Oh, they're gonna keep coming back alive?
3 times makes the
Canst
charm.
thou not see? The soul jars bind us here.
Okay, I had some soul jars. I just don't remember if it was their soul jars. Where's that zombie going? Okay, he said to walk all the way on that side. Okay, my tactical retreat can't give me the advantage, but that's fine. We'll just do this the normal way. There's one down. Oh, they all want the high ground now, don't they? Another walking corpse? Oh, I'm not... Okay, let's do this. Walk over here, and that should allow me to teleport him up there. Alright, that'll set him up for the next couple hits. And then... let's see if this hits the other one. It might. Yep, got them both. Uh-oh, don't set it on fire. Okay. Let's barrage. 1, 1, 2 on her then. Okay, I think we need to get the hell on out of here before they come back. Come on, come on. Get out of range. Get out of range. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, people. Here, let's... Oh, no. Can I shut that? Can I shut the door? Yeah, let's shut the door. Maybe that'll keep them from aggroing us again when they get back up.
I fear you do not understand our predicament, friend, nor your own.
Alright, we're gonna quick save it right there. What's in the middle of that fire? A fire trap. Makes sense, I guess. Okay, we're doing this again. This is getting all screwy. Okay, Beast, I want you to stand on that thing. And then I'm gonna walk through here. I'm gonna search this skeleton. I'm gonna search this burning crate. I'm gonna move the burning crate and block that thing. And then what else? That gave me a fish. Wow. I'm so glad that I got that fish. Okay, there doesn't really appear to be anything in here. Alright, well, we can come back in here then. Why don't we do this? Why don't we go back to the good old teleportation trick?
Careful. I spotted a trap.
Okay, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? We got some hammered scale pants. Magical dwarven staff. Probably not going to use either of those, but we are going to take that key there. We'll move this painting, just see if there's anything behind it. There's not. Sometimes there is. Like a lever, button. If we didn't have these teleportation abilities, this would be much harder.
Relic, as you stretch towards it, you start to hear whispers in the back of your mind. The whispers fade, and the shadows retreat. But there's a faint chill in the room you're certain wasn't there before.
Alright, let me save before I interact with this thing.
The air around the glowing
take a rock and smash it, summon elemental magic, call up your source powers and focus them on the relic. Aha! It worked. We'll quick save. And then what's behind that? Oh, we can see back there. Hey, there's a well back there. Well, well, well. What have we here but a well? That was so funny. You guys are impressed. I know you are. I know you're laughing. Chain lightning skill. I think I'll learn that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's see. Oh, chain lightning. One of our first, like, little source abilities outside of Bless. We'll get rid of Enrage, because I ain't going to use it. Whirlwind. I don't even have that on my hotbar, do I? Let's move Bless all the way down there. Uncanny Evasion will go there, because I don't use it that often. We'll move this here, that there, that there. That will go over there, that'll go there. Oh, does Whirlwind requires a melee weapon? I have that. I wonder why it doesn't show on my hotbar. There it is. We'll swap that for Dazzling Bolt. I've got so many abilities, it's insane. Okay, we want to get rid of one of these. I'm not using all these, obviously. I don't need all this Hydrosophist junk on me, do I? The Cat Familiar doesn't... Gotta be honest, it's really not that powerful. We're gonna get rid of that, and my summoning ability is low, so... Screw the cat thingy. That will leave us with the 2 slots we need for chain lightning. There we go. Man, I need new abilities on Beast. Look at all these slots he has, and there's just nothing in them. I just haven't encountered enough skill books in Huntsman. Can I stack these? No. All right. Let's move forward over here. I feel like something's gonna jump out and attack me. It just seems like the kind of place where that would happen. But until it does, we'll just loot everything. Ooh, I'm not gonna use that wand. I need some huntsman skills here. Huntsman. Ah, the hands of the tyrant. Okay, that's the 3rd piece of the tyrant set. We've got the chest, helm, and the hands. I think there's 4 pieces total. That one let out some poison. So why not bless it? Blessed poison regenerates, my friends. It's good to be blessed. I think this might actually conclude this area. And then I got rid of the soul jars because I never found a use for them my first time through. So I'm not sure I could do anything else with what's-his-face there. Just want to make sure you've read all the extra stuff you have on you. Okay. I do believe that's the end of this journey into Brachus Rex's alternative vault castle, whatever the hell it is. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got everything over there. That's a door. I wonder if it can be picked. Let's try it out. Pick the lock, beast. Oh, yeah. It's just that easy, guys. You just pick it like any normal lock.
Among the long crumbled remains of the
garbage.
Is it gonna blast me with fire because there's oil on this thing? Ah, look at this. There's some stuff in here. Let's go check it out. Alright, search the bookshelves. A jar of mind maggots. Those are valuable. Teleportation scroll. A lot less useful when you consider that, you know, you can just cast teleport all you want when you have teleport as a skill. Oh, so that is Huntsman, but he's already got that one, so it's not as relevant. We'll take it nonetheless to sell it. Hey, and there's a mutilated corpse. Light helmet. 9 and 6, 9 and 7. Nah, not as good, but we'll just hang on to it to sell it. Worm Trimmer skill book. Is that a... I think that's Geomancer. None of us are into geomancing. Steel banded chest. Everything in here has to be locked, doesn't it? Oh, that's a
You
zombie.
approach the still. As you lean in close, it lurches forward. Its arms thrash against the cage bars as it...
Well, that's it. I have a feeling we'd waste a lockpick if we tried to pick the lock on that zombie cage. This lock can't be picked. Well then, surely there must be a key around here somewhere. Look, it's a woman with a cat, Lady Shelbia Moladina and Sir Buckington. Sir Buckington the cat. Nothing behind that one. Duke Stephen Chong Quay. Okay, interesting. What happens if I open that? Well, it opens up that area, so it's worth a shot. I like how the skeletons are playing Go Fish.
They crumbled to nothing centuries before.
Got some gold.
Go fish,
No key, unfortunately. Why has he got his gun out? And by gun, I mean crossbow. What? What are we fighting? What are we fighting?
Straying from its course. It is eternal as...
Oh, we're fighting him. He unlocked his cage. Alright, dude, if you want to die. What? Why am I not attacking? I totally don't get why I'm not attacking. Okay, whatever. Wasted turn. I clicked on the zombie and he just ran up to him. Oh, we got poisoned. That's like a, what, 20% chance? Let's chain lightning him just for the hell of it.
Meet your maker.
You better have that key on him. Nope. Where's this damn key at? I don't see a key anywhere in here. I didn't see it in there. Lockpicks. Well, we'll go get those.
Our fives are naught but dust. They crumbled to nothing centuries.
They didn't have keys on them. How do we open this chest? Steel banded chest. Let's look this up, guys. Steel banded chest Divinity 2. People are already asking how to get into it. What? Okay, this was, I was thinking about doing this. Somebody suggested blessing it. Well, let's try it. That was the way to do it. Devourer's Claws. That's the last of the Devourer. No. The Devourer is a different set from the...
The heavy gauntlets are flickers of memory fill your mind. The memory...
I see you. And inside you is the strength I've been looking for. Patience. You must prove yourself worthy of such answers. You must find that place of longing in the home of a young scholar. I will draw strength from there to speak again.
As the heat around you fades, the...
All right. Well, we solved that mystery. Let's go open this door. And we'll walk in here, and hopefully there's not like a big battle or anything, although that'd be kind of fun, I'm sure. And I think this is the way out, or maybe a way deeper in. Oh wait, that had something. I don't know what I had, like a broken bottle or some junk. Alright, let's take the well.
You approach a decrepit well and stare down into its toothless black mouth.
Thirst, dry throats, drink, water, water.
I have an idea. Let's rain on this thing. Tell me that
The
worked.
well is now filled to the brim with fresh, cool water, but what it has brought to the surface quickly evaporates any wish you may have had to quench your own thirst. You see the tangled remains of 3 corpses, a mixed mass of bones and skin, from which 3 skulls protrude. They address you in unison, their voices a drone-like blend.
We thank you for the water. We bless you for the water. We thank you for the end of torment. The king, Brachus Rex, wrath and terror. We displeased the king. The truth we spoke. His fortune told. No divinity would he be.
Brachus Rex. Definitely don't need him to be divine.
And so he entangled our bodies and cursed our throats. Smoked the brothers of Baladur. We thank you for the water. We bless you for the water. We ask you for a fare.
What? You want me to pay a fare? I just gave you the water that you needed.
The fare, the toll, the levy. The people of Baladur must be.
He wants coin.
Spare us coin. Grant us coin. The more you pay.
How much am I paying? I don't even know, dude.
Sweet savior. Friend of death.
Okay, I guess I'll give him 150. Why not? Oh, we got some cool stuff.
The wealth of the depths is yours. Pathkeeper, keep us. Pathkeeper, guide us.
Laden with the burden of the coin you gave them, the brothers of Baladur. The fare has been.
I guess that's the end of that. It's not a path. So what did we get? 17 magic armor plus 1 arrow thurge. That's good. And what did Beast get? It looked like Beast got something. I just don't remember what it was. I don't think that was it. I just want to put the regular gloves back on him. Maybe he didn't get anything? Well, it looks like if he did get something, it was nothing terribly special. Was it the face ripper? Surely it wasn't the face ripper. I think I already had that. No, maybe all we got was the 1 ring. The magical metal shield. Yep, perhaps that was all. Let me put these in my backpack. That's where I organize all my keys. Alright, so I think we're done here. I guess there's no, like, easy exit from this place. We just gotta go back out the way we came in, I guess. Alright, guys, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. I think we're gonna call it at that. Had a pretty good showing. We hit about 20-some people, which is pretty good for me. Trust me, you know, those are good numbers for me. You just have to take my word for it. I may explore a little bit more of this just to see if we missed anything, but I don't think we did, unless it's well hidden. Doesn't appear to be like a way out of here, a separate way than the way we came in, so we'll just assume it's the way we came in. Alright, thanks everyone that joined me. Awesome stream. Love playing Divinity. Original Sin 2. Brings in a lot of viewers, which is nice. Brings in a lot more viewers than most of the other games, so obviously it shows how popular this game is. And how fun it is to watch. If I pull that, what will that do? Oh, it just opens the door I already opened. But maybe there was a way to get to it from the other side?
Are naught but dust.
Don't want to bother them. Alright. Alright, again, thanks everybody. I'm Fox with RealMarcFoxx. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, like the video, especially if you're watching this after the fact, you can like it. But if you're here right now, you can also hit the like button. Helps out a bunch. And if you're watching after the fact, leave a comment. YouTube is all about those comments lately. With that, I'm going to go ahead and call it. Thanks again, everybody. Let's save it. And then I like to also do a quick save. It's like a double. A double whammy. All right, great time. Thank you so much. See y'all next time.